Welcome to first and only SaaS talk show featured on LinkedIn. And this is the Startup Edition episode, where I cover founders and entrepreneurs making an impact in this world. And today's we're going to be talking about customer success strategies and how they can help unlock your B2B firm's recurring revenue. We will be joined today by Krish Subramanian, co-founder and CEO at Chargebee. He will be sharing with us how he and his team have been focused on customer support from day one. Chargebee has hit $105 million in funding, and thanks to their solid strategies and subscription revenue solutions. If you're watching this show for the first time, please check out our LinkedIn company page to access more episodes. And I'll leave a link to SaaS Growth Ventures in the comments below. Now, let's jump right into today's topic, customer success strategies. And this term refers to a strategy that delivers measurable outcomes and experiences for your customers. Customer service and customer support are reactive processes. Customer success is constant, is a proactive approach that measures that customers are not only happy, but fully informed of the value your product offers. A customer success strategy enables customers to clearly see the ROI of your partnership. And today's consumers expect immediate answers and instant gratification. An effective customer success strategy is a data-focused process that can help your company meet or exceed those expectations. Customer success metrics might look similar to metrics you're already using to monitor your customer relationships. And of course, those metrics are going to look different across different industries and businesses. But in general, customer success focuses on obtainable and goal-oriented KPIs, like your churn rate and customer satisfaction. Ideally, you would want your revenue retention to be net negative, and it's not unusual to have 2 to 3% monthly churn in SMBs, but ideally, you would want this to be less than 1%. If it's higher than that, you might need to look closer at the problem. If your customers are not finding success with your product or service, your churn rate will continue to increase. Customer satisfaction is another key metric that can be measured as part of your customer success strategy. Surveys enable clients to rate their satisfaction with your product and highlight areas that need improvement. Adoption and embracing an effective customer success strategy can be an excellent way to unlock recurring revenue and set your solution apart in a competitive market. Here to speak more about this topic and share his experience is Krish Subramanian, co-founder of Chargebee. They deliver world-class SaaS subscription billing solution for online businesses. It's great to have you here on the show, Krish, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me here, Arthur.
Excellent.
Pleasure to be here.
Please take a moment to introduce yourself and tell us about your superpower.
Sure. I'm Krish Subramanian, co-founder and CEO of Chargebee. Chargebee specializes in subscription billing for online businesses. We serve customers in 53 countries. Most of the 60% customers in North America, 35% in Europe, and 5% in APAC, with a team of over 500 people. And my superpower is a passion to solve problems, and I would also like to think persistence. Those are my superpowers, Arthur.
That's a great superpower. Now, before we get into the discussion, let's get an update on your company, Chargebee. In the last 6 to 12 months, what traction have you hit that you are most excited about, and why this has been an achievement so important for you?
Sure. As a business, we manage more than $4 billion of ARR, annual recurring revenue of our customers worldwide, and that's growing at 100% year on year. That's traction in some sense from a revenue perspective of our customers' revenue as a proxy. But the real traction, I want to touch upon two parts. One is what we did in the last 6 to 12 months as a business. Everybody has been going through change, and what we realized was, as a solution, as a product, we were actually enabling the change. A customer like Torre Factory in Paris was having a business that's focused on serving coffee to businesses, and all of a sudden, when the office businesses vanished, they had to figure out how to change, pivot the business, and fight for survival.
Right.
And thankfully, we had a feature called gift subscription that allowed them to make that happen. Or a company that is built specifically from the focus of online conferences is Hopin. Right? So serving these businesses, some which are trying to fight for survival and thriving and figuring out how to survive, and then another business that's perfectly timed from a timing perspective for this world where everybody is online. I think it's a very fortunate situation. So when businesses are changing the front office and back office, and everybody is going through the digital transformation, it makes it very interesting overall for us to serve these businesses. And what we did during this time was to come up with a conference called Champions of Change, where we were able to bring together more than 3,500 attendees and speakers like Guy Kawasaki attending the conference, and all of that happened. So from a business perspective, we are very proud of that. On the personal front, definitely we were a team with offices in 3 countries, and now the team is everywhere, globally distributed. I think the way team has, and I'm sure it's a case for everybody, but even during a high growth phase, how the team adjusted to the realities of becoming distributed, I think it's a huge change that everybody is going through. And I empathize with all the companies and all the employees of the companies, and including our customers. I think that's a change that all of us had to adjust to. But even growing the team more than 70% even during this time has been a big challenge, and team has done that beautifully.
Those are the great accomplishments for Chargebee. So congratulations, first of all. Let's dive in a little bit more into specifics. How? Now, what go-to-market strategy have you used to grow revenue at Chargebee, and what have worked and what did not? What have you tried? Can you give us some examples?
Sure. So I'll focus on the early days and then